And we'll be live in 5, 4. Transition. We are live.
Good morning. This is the Twins with Owasso Live, and this is the Morning Loop. It is currently 9:56 a.m. It is 68 degrees outside, so a nice cool 68 degrees with a high of 80 today. So, like I said, fall is here, folks, so thank goodness for that. Now, upcoming events. Today, Thursday, nothing going on today, Thursday, as far as I know, unless, you're just having some little shindig with your family or just hanging out with friends. But Friday, we got a lot going on Friday, a whole lot. So we have the Mission Golf Tournament at Bailey Ranch, and that is at 7 a.m. So if you're a big fan of golf, go do that. It'll be a good time for you. And then also on Friday, you'll have the VFW, or Veterans of Foreign Wars, spaghetti dinner from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. So you can go in there and support the Veterans of Foreign Wars, get some spaghetti, and then go out to the football games that are happening that weekend. Happening later that evening. So for the sports happening that day, you have Owasso versus Edmond North. And that is kickoff is at 7 p.m. and that is in Edmond. So that's an hour and a half drive to Edmond. So if you're not interested in that, go check out Rejoice versus Adair. That is a home game for Rejoice, and that kickoff is at 7 p.m. as well. Another big important sporting event going on that day is OSU is versing K-State on Friday, and their kickoff is actually 30 minutes prior. That is a 6:30 p.m. kickoff. So good luck to the Cowboys for their big conference game. Hopefully they come back strong after that loss to Iowa State. So let's go Cowboys. Now, Saturday, we're going to have the Redbud Farmers Market, and that's, of course, over there in the Redbud District, or on Main Street over by the Gathering Place. So go there, support the local produce created by local farmers and local growers and stuff here in the area. So go check that out. It'll be a good time supporting the community. Now, then you got the football games on Saturday. You're going to have TU versus Florida Atlantic. Kickoff at 5 p.m. So let's go, baby. Rain Cane. That's how we do. Now, of course, the thing that most people in Oklahoma, and the only thing that anyone, at least as far as the senior community, cared about, like I said, Red River rivalry, baby. So you got probably arguably one of the biggest rivalry games in all of college football ever. I'm sure a lot of other colleges and stuff would disagree, but, OU versus Texas is a pretty big deal around here. So the Red River rivalry, and that kickoff is at Saturday at 11 a.m. So hopefully the Sooners come off strong. So OU is ranked 12th, and Texas is ranked 3rd. So this is going to be a dogfight. Hopefully the Sooners come out strong. Again, this is not me giving any OU hate. I'd say the advantage goes to Texas. I mean, they whooped Alabama. I know OU beat Alabama that one time, but from what I was told, OU didn't even have, or not OU, Alabama didn't even really practice that hard that week before the game that they played against OU. They weren't even really, it didn't matter to them because it wasn't a championship game. So take that with a grain of salt because that came from a salty Alabama fan. According to him, he said players drove themselves to the game. So, I mean, still, that was a fun game to watch, and it was fun to watch OU destroy Alabama. However, I don't know what Alabama's strength of record is. I should have done a little more research, but I would like to know what teams Alabama's played this year to see how tough their conference is. Because, like I said, depending on how hard their schedule is, I mean, and how bad they've lost or how good they've won, it's going to give us a better indication on how well Texas actually is as a football team.
Bam. Said that game against Texas, they have a loss against Texas, a win against South Florida, a win against Ole Miss.
Okay.
And then a win against Mississippi State.
Okay.
And then they've got their big game this weekend will be taking on the Aggies, the Texas A&M.
Okay. So they've actually had a pretty good, strong record, and they've come up on wins on all those, right?
Well, besides Texas, yes.
Yeah, okay, so they've won everything. But so Texas, like I said, guys, Texas might be the best in the Big 12 this year. So That's not me hating on OU. I want OU to come out on top of this thing. But got to manage expectations. Realistically, Texas is looking really darn good, and I would say OU's strength of record is not speaking for itself. So best of luck to the Sooners. I hope that they go out there and they kick some major butt. However, it's going to be a dogfight either way, and it's going to be a fun game to watch. So that's what I'm looking forward to, just watching some good football this weekend. So that's about all I have for today. This has been the Twins with the Morning Loop, and we are signing off. God bless y'all.